right there. All right. Okay, I think everybody's in now. So, welcome everyone. With that, what's up? It's your boy Nick coming at you with another round of Nick Picks. It's been a while since I did this, but here we are. This is it, folks. The final week of the year, final week of December, the final week of 2022. It's hard to believe that just 1 year ago we did another top 100 special, or we did a whole week's worth. So, and now here we are, 1 year later. It's time to do it all over again. And boy, what a year of music it was. We're gonna break everything down for you. I'm going to show you my top 100 songs of this year, and we're gonna see what you guys think. But yeah, I'm excited. This is the big countdown I've been waiting for. If you're watching this video, if you're watching the premiere right now, we should be only 1 day away from New Year's Eve. So get this music on your playlist for any of you who are gonna have New Year's parties this weekend. Um, but yeah, 2022, what a year this was. I had a good one here on YouTube. And I hope you guys did too, both in YouTube and in the outside world. Still had some obstacles, but you know what? We rose above it. So we're going to focus heavily on this PowerPoint. So I'm probably not going to showcase my face that much, but I'm ready. Also, I hope you all had a great holiday, Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, whatever you guys celebrated. I hope you had a good one. Pretty low key here. But I'm ready. Let's get into this. Let me pull up my presentation. And I'm going to, let me see how I want to do this. I'm actually just going to put the PowerPoint up and you'll just hear my face. Having issues. Just bear with me for a second. All right, there we go. There we go. So now all you can see is this. So this is our top 100 special of the year. I've had a list of, hopefully you can still hear me, but all year long I've been keeping track of all the songs that I've been listening to. Basically any song that came out from December of 2021 up until December of this year is up for grabs. And people are still texting me. So, very curious to see who's going to reign supreme, who is ultimately going to claim Song of the Year this year. So let's dive right in. Kicking off our top 100 special, at number 100, it's "Do We Have a Problem" from Nicki Minaj and Lil Baby. A really good song this year. Nicki Minaj and Lil Baby also did a song called "Bussin'," which was a bop. And if you are making a New Year's playlist, that song needs to be on your playlist, okay? The beat is hard, okay? As far as Nicki Minaj, we'll talk about her again later on, but she had an incredible 2022 with her greatest hits album. I think it's called Roman Radio or something like that. Queen Radio, I'm sorry. Queen Radio Volume 1. All her greatest hits, including the new release of Super Freaky Girl, which I guarantee will make the countdown later on. Moving on, at number 99, we have Traitor from Olivia Rodrigo. Another good year for Olivia. Picked up a couple Grammys this year at the Grammy Awards, including, what was it? Best New Artist, and I think Pop Vocal Album. Number 98, She's All I Want to Be from Tate McRae. Breakthrough artist. She was on my countdown last year, around it's like number 20 or something. I don't know. She scored pretty highly with You Broke Me First, but this one was a good hit this year. She's All I Want to Be. Number 97, Made You Look by Meghan Trainor. If you are a TikTok fiend, you probably have heard this song quite a bit. And I guarantee this song is going to score on my top 100 of 2023 next year. I have a feeling. just because it came out at the end of this year and it kind of gained mainstream, and it will really be up and running once the new year begins. So be on the lookout for more Meghan Trainor music next year. And number 96, Go Down There by Spice, Sean Paul, and Shaggy. Now, if you don't know who these guys and girl are, they reggae music. They are very reggae. Sean Paul and Shaggy, both legends from the 2000s. Spice, I believe, is from Love and Hip Hop. If you're familiar with that show, they created a single together called Go Down There. Go Down There. It was nominated for Grammy this year, if I'm correct, for the 2022 Grammys. I don't know if they won, but they were nominated this year. Be on the lookout for Shaggy on Dick Clark's New Year's Rockin' Eve this year. He's going to be performing at Disneyland, and I think he's performing. I made a list because I know the set list. It's Bombastic and It Wasn't Me. Those were his top hits. He also has Angel, but I don't know if he's going to perform that. So, okay. Moving on. Number 95, we have Run from One Republic. Very good year for One Republic. Same as last year, too. They came out with some good hits, and it kind of carried over to this year. And their Top Gun Maverick song is going to make the countdown eventually. So we'll talk more about that later. Number 94, Fingers Crossed from Lauren Spencer Smith, a breakthrough artist of 2022. Really good ballads that she wrote. She was a former American Idol contestant. She didn't get very far, but she didn't need to go that far because she already is making waves, let me tell you. And she also put out another hit, Flowers. I think that's what that song was called. Also, look out for Lauren on Dick Clark's New Year's Rockin' Eve. She will be performing both of those songs at Disneyland as well. So, but what a great year for Lauren. This was an amazing breakthrough year. I look forward to seeing more music from her next year. Number 93, Love Me More by Sam Smith. Another artist who had an incredible year, especially with Kim Petras. That song will eventually end up on the countdown. We just don't know where yet. But a very good year for Sam Smith. Number 92, Our Song by Anne Marie and Niall Horan. If you don't know Niall, he's from One Direction. And this song actually came out last year, but it didn't really gain that much popularity until this year. So we'll move on with that. Number 91, we have A Little Bit of Love from Tom Grennan. I think that's how you pronounce his name. Another breakthrough artist. Actually heard this song last year. Again, same scenario, didn't hit mainstream till this year. Same with that song from Spice, Shaggy, and Sean Paul. That song came out last year, but didn't really gain popularity on my charts until this year. So, there's that. All right, let's continue with the countdown. At number 90, we have The Joker and the Queen from Ed Sheeran and Taylor Swift. This song was one of the first hits I heard this year, and it was very peaceful tune. This is not the first time Ed Sheeran and Taylor Swift have collabed. They collabed almost a decade ago, actually, with Everything Has Changed. Like I said, I think that's celebrating 10 years next year. And then both of them put out albums this year. So, well, actually, Ed Sheeran put one out at the end of last year. So it really gained popularity this year. And then Taylor Swift with Midnights. We're going to talk more about that later. Number 89, Girl from Rio with Anita. That's who you see, the redheaded girl right there. I heard this song last year. I did put it on my chart, but it barely missed the cutoff. And then she once again gained popularity this year. Walked away with Best Latin Video at the Video Music Awards this year. So congrats to her. Number 88, Brutal from Olivia Rodrigo. Speaking of VMAs, this video was nominated for Video of the Year at the Video Music Awards. So congrats to Olivia. It lost to who won Video of the Year? Oh, Taylor Swift won that. Number 87, Break My Soul from Beyonce. probably one of the most talked about songs of the summer. Queen Bee has made her return, and she put out an album this year called Renaissance. And this was the first song that was promoted. Uh, Here you see a picture of Beyonce. That was actually heard from this year's Oscars. I forgot what the song was called. It wasn't Freedom. It's something else. Maybe I can look it up right now. But that is from this year's Oscars, the most talked about Academy Awards ceremony this year. Let me tell you, man, who could forget the infamous slap heard round the world? So it was quite a year. As for Beyonce, she started the performance, or she started the whole show and left everyone speechless. Like there was no need for an award show after that. The song I looked it up is called "Be Alive" from the motion picture King Richard, and I believe that's the one with the father of Venus and Serena. That was the one that Will Smith was in. He slapped Chris Rock this year and then went and won Best Actor. So that's odd. All right, number 86, Jimmy. Oh, and by the way, Beyonce, good luck next year at the 2023 Grammy Awards. We've got a lot of nominations headed your way. Well, we already saw. If you've seen my videos, you already know who's nominated. Once the new year begins, we're going to dive right back in and get ready for the Grammy Awards. So I'm looking forward to that. Number 86, Jimmy Cooks from Drake featuring 21 Savage. This was a collaboration I was not expecting, but they delivered. They delivered in a big way. In fact, they put out a new album this year called Her Loss. It just came out a few weeks ago, so expect Her Loss to hit the charts once the new year begins. And as we prep for the 2024 Grammy Awards, I expect to see them get nominated. But this album's really going to pick up popularity next year. And I've already heard the album. I haven't heard a good Drake album in years. So I was amazed at how well this album was. Go check it out. It's called Her Loss. Put that on one of your albums to listen to next year, 2023. So, and expect more Drake and 21 Savage songs on my countdown next year. Hopefully. We'll see if you guys agree. Number 85, we have Bam Bam by Camila Cabello featuring Ed Sheeran. Camila also put out an album this year. She had another single with Willow Smith. But I like this one. This one gave me a real Selena kind of vibe. So, and she is a big fan of Selena too, by the way. Number 84, Boyfriend from Dove Cameron. Okay, Dove Cameron's been around for a while. If you don't know who she is, she was a former Disney girl. She was well known for the Descendants movies. But this year she broke out into the music scene. She put out, I don't know if her album's out already or if she's planning on putting an album out, but she put out some hits already. Her big one is this one right here, Boyfriend. I heard it at work during the summer, like every 2 hours. So I'm well acquainted with this song. Also look out for Dove Cameron on Dick Clark's New Year's Rockin' Eve. She'll be performing in Los Angeles. So be on the lookout for that. Number 83, Bad Habit from Steve Lacy. Now this song kind of grew on me a little bit. I didn't like it at first, but then after hearing it, I'm like, okay, this song really sounds good. I believe this song either won Song of the Summer or no, it didn't win Song of the Summer. It was Jack Harlow who did. But this song was nominated for Song of the Summer. And now it is going on to be nominated for Grammys this year, including Record and Song of the Year. So good luck to Steve. We'll see how you do this year. He's nominated for some other categories as well, I think for like R&B. But good job, Steve. I look forward to seeing. Hopefully you'll be performing at the Grammys this year. So. Number 82, Do It To It from A Craze featuring Cherish. A Craze is a EDM artist. Cherish is actually an R&B girl group. If you don't know, you might be too young to know this, but Cherish was an R&B girl group from about 2005, 2006, And I remember hearing this song in real time. And I was in love with this song. So I was amazed to hear that they revamped it, remixed it, because thanks to TikTok. So, which also I will say the same thing about Madonna's Frozen remix. It did not chart my top 100. Kind of sucks, but that's okay because I know Frozen by Madonna, and so they did a remix this year, and it was pretty good. It was heavily popular on TikTok, so good job. And number 81, we have Hotel Lobby from Quavo and Takeoff. Now, I kind of put this song here to kind of pay homage to Takeoff. Unfortunately, he was gunned down on the wee hours of November 1st this year. And that was an incident, an accidental death. Like, it should not have been Takeoff. It was just an innocent bystander. And Takeoff is also a member of the trio Migos with Quavo and Offset. So, and if you're looking at the slide, he's the one in red, I believe. Yeah, he's wearing the red pineapple shirt. The other guy is Quavo. Rest in peace, Takeoff. You were a great artist. You were a delight being a part of the Migos group, and Quavo and Offset will carry on your legacy for years to come. Let me put my face back up real quick because I wanna kind of share with you for a little bit. I'm gonna put my face up real quick because I want to also explain real quick. In making this top 100 list, I used many sources to see because I don't want to go off of just mine alone. So with the help of the Billboard year-end charts, the Amazon Music charts, and what else did I use? Apple Music. I used Apple Music Best of 2022 playlist. With those three things, that is how I conducted my top 100 list, as well as my own list. And we combined notes and we decided who had the most number one positions and number twos and so on and so forth. So, all right, let's get back to mine. Okay. Moving on, number 80, Lift Me Up by Rihanna. Oh my God, Riri is back. She came back just in time and she's going to take over 2023. You hear here, let me show my face again. You heard it from me right now. Rihanna is going to take over 2023, okay? Because I guarantee this song will be nominated at the Grammys next year. And she's performing at the Super Bowl this year, the halftime show in February. So get ready for that. We're only 2 months away from that. So, and I know she's spending these holidays getting that show ready to go. So, and I don't think she needs a special guest. She can just do the whole show by herself. I kept thinking about that, but I also remember Beyonce brought up Destiny's Child. So I'm thinking, okay, Rihanna's going to bring somebody on stage. If she does, it better be Drake or it better be Nicki Minaj. One of those two. Nicki Minaj has also been on the Super Bowl before, 10 years ago, actually, when she performed with Madonna and I forgot who else. There was somebody else there, but you heard it first. Rihanna is going to take over 2023, and I guarantee you this song, Lift Me Up, is going to make top 10 next year. So, okay, moving on. Number 79, Come Through, Her, featuring Chris Brown. Now, I heard this song last year, and I tried to put it on my top 100 last year, but it didn't work. But I think Damage did. Damage made it through, and maybe No Guidance, I'm not sure. But I know Her was on my countdown last year. This was a really good serenade. Her has had a really good year. She just finished the Beauty and the Beast live action thingy, and she sounded really good. Go check the Apple Music and Spotify apps. The soundtrack should be on there, Beauty and the Beast, with Her. Number 78, Silent Hill from Kendrick Lamar featuring Kodak Black. Big year for Kendrick Lamar. Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. That was a good album. So I'm very happy. This is the song I like the most. There was other songs too. I think N95 was one of them. He has, I don't think Silent Hill's nominated, but he has another song nominated this year. And Mr. Morale, I think, is up for Best Rap Album. I hope. I'm not sure. I don't want to spend forever looking for it. But really good year for Kendrick Lamar. I hope to see him at the Grammys next year. I really want to see him at the Grammys. So he knows how to put on a performance, let me tell you. If you've seen any of his previous performances. Number 77, Life Goes On from Oliver Tree. I first heard this song immediately right after Christmas last year. And so I'm thinking, okay, this song's going to get overplay, is going to get put on repeat. And sure enough, it did. That's the bowl cut guy you see on the PowerPoint. So, yeah, you see right here. That's Oliver Tree. One hit wonder in my eyes, unless he puts out another big hit next year. Number 76, Sacrifice from The Weeknd. 2022 kickstarted with the return of The Weeknd, Dawn FM. That was a really good album. And there's a couple more hits that are going to be on our countdown. Jim Carrey as the radio host. This was an amazing album. The Weeknd just dominates with music. Like with his albums and his musical tone. It's just go listen to Dawn FM. It's really good. You'll be seeing a little bit more of The Weeknd on our countdown very shortly. So, moving on, number 75, Glimpse of Us from Joji. This song, oh, I heard this song over the summer. Let me tell you, I almost fainted. Like, that's how good this song was. Very, very sad song, but it just puts you in a peaceful mood. It's just beautiful. Go check it out. Glimpse of Us by Joji. Number 74, Higher Power from Coldplay. Now, I pushed hard for this song to be on the countdown last year, and it did not work. Luckily, it did this year, but I put it as high as it could. So, Higher Power is right there. Number 73, Sunroof from Nicky Yor featuring Daisy. That's the guy in the corner right over there next to Chris Martin. A breakthrough artist from this year. If you are a TikTok fanatic, you know this song by heart. And be on the lookout for Nicky Yor this New Year's Rockin' Eve. He'll be on Dick Clark's New Year's Rockin' Eve performing this song, and I think another one, but he'll be performing this song. Number 72, Let Somebody Go from Coldplay featuring Selena Gomez. My girl Selena Gomez put out a documentary this year. It's on Apple TV. I believe it's called My Mind and Me. I haven't heard the song yet. I need to go listen to the song. But she explains, the struggles that she'd be going through and, why she's kind of refrained from music right now. And she's focusing on acting again. She does Only Murders in the Building with Steve Martin and Martin Short. I've heard that's a really good show, and I think I'm going to have to check it out at some point. But it's in the second season right now. I think there's going to be a third one, so go check that out. And go check out the documentary, My Mind and Me. Number 71, I Like You, a Happier Song from Post Malone and Doja Cat. So Post Malone, pretty good year. I believe Post Malone became a dad this year, if I'm not correct. If I'm correct. And also had a health scare this year. So I'm hoping Post is doing really good. And Miss Doja Kitty. Oh, this is your first appearance on this countdown. There's going to be more. I think last year I had a lot of Doja Cat songs, and I have even more this year. So y'all get ready. By the way, I know somebody I work with who looks just like this dude. Like, seriously. Okay, moving along. Okay. Number 70 on our countdown, we have Freaky Deaky from Tyga and Doja Cat. See, what do I tell you? Doja Cat's going to show up quite a bit on this countdown. Tyga still rocking it. I think he put out some other hits this year, but this was the one that I remember the most. Freaky Deaky. Number 69, Baddest from Young Thug, Chris Brown, and 2 Chainz. Now, I heard this song last year, but it didn't make my countdown, so I wanted to put it this year. Pretty chill, not too much action going on. Number 68, Sweetest Pie. Hold on, let me say that again. Sweetest Pie from Megan Thee Stallion and Dua Lipa. I remember when this song came out, I was jamming to this, and this was a collab I was not expecting, but I'm glad it happened. I'm glad it did. They were both looking sickening in the video, if you haven't seen it. And then they immediately after that, they made an appearance together on stage. That's them at the Grammy Awards this year. I believe they're presenting Best New Artist to Olivia Rodrigo. And yeah, what a good year. Dua Lipa, very good year for Dua Lipa. She had just come out from doing the duo with the collaboration with Elton John, which we will see on the countdown later. Megan Thee Stallion put out a new album this year, Traumazine, and it's a really good album. I heard some hits. It features Lotto and Rico Nasty and Future, so go check that out. It's a really good album. Number 67, Get Into It, Yeah. Now, I'm kind of mad that this song did not score higher because I told myself at the end of last year, this song is going to make top 10. And I was sadly mistaken, but I'm still I still, in my eyes, it's still top 10. But unfortunately, I have to go off with what the charts say. So Get Into It, Yeah, is still my jam. Number 66, Tomorrow 2 from Glorilla featuring Cardi B. Now this is some good rap right here. Glorilla, breakthrough artist from this year, and I look forward to seeing more of her next year. She put out an album right at the end of this year called, I think it's called Anyway Life's Great. Yeah. And she did this collaboration with Cardi B. Cardi B popped up a couple times this year. But this was the hit. This was the hit of this year. We're going to see Glorilla later on the countdown as well. I can't remember if Cardi is coming soon. I'm not sure. Maybe this is only Cardi's only one. Okay, moving along. Number 65, Until I Found You from Steven Sanchez. That's the guy in the corner you see right there. Yeah, that's him. One hit wonder, but this was a nice swooning title. I liked it. It was really good. Number 64, Mami from Becky G and Carol G. If you are a Latin fiend, love Latin music, this was a hit this year. I kept seeing people talk about this song, and you know, Becky G and Carol G, two fine looking Latin women. Really good. If you haven't seen the video, go check it out. Number 63, Left and Right from Charlie Puth featuring Jungkook, who is from the band BTS. So this Charlie Puth's been busy this year. He put out an album, and we'll see Light Switch later in the countdown. And he did another song too with I think Calvin Harris and Shensia. So really good year for Charlie Puth. Now Jungkook, I don't know what he'll be doing for New Year's, but there's another member of BTS. I think his name's J-Hope. He is performing live in Times Square on Dick Clark's New Year's Rockin' Eve. So make sure to check that out. I haven't said it's on ABC, by the way. I've been saying it a million times, but I didn't say what channel it was on. It's Saturday night at 8 p.m. Number 62, Out of Time from The Weeknd. Okay, so when I first heard this song, it gave me Mary J. Blige, All Night Long, Mary Jane vibes. And that's how I fell in love with this song. By the way, if you look real closely, do you recognize this girl right here? I'll give you a hint. If you watch Squid Game, you know who this girl is. She is I'm going to spoil it right now, but she's like one of the main girls. One of the girls that almost makes it to the end. Trying to fight to get her brother's family together, reunite the brother's family together. But that's her. And yeah, that's her right there. That's her. And she picked up a Golden Globe this year, I believe, for Squid Game. So congrats. Number 61, Face Off from Tech Nine featuring Joey Cool, King ISO, and Dwayne Johnson. Yes, the Dwayne The Rock Johnson. I heard this song last year. I'm not really familiar with Tech Nine, which is kind of shocking because apparently Tech Nine's been around for decades. Um, so go check out Face Off because it's actually a really good music video. Okay. All right. Moving on with the countdown. Number 60, Unholy from Sam Smith and Kim Petras. This song slaps. Let me tell you. This is the song that you want to do your Magic Mike moves to. Um, excuse me, while I take a drink real quick. Yeah, this is a song you want to show off your Magic Mike moves to. Very good collaboration with these two. I expect this song to be in my top 10 next year because it just came out towards the end of this year. But so it's going to go all 2023. I hope this is one of my top 10 songs because it was really good. It's already nominated for a Grammy too. So I don't know if it'll win though because it hasn't really gained that much popularity. But if it does, hey, well deserved. Here we go. Number 59, Anti-Hero from Taylor Swift. Yes, we had Taylor Swift's Midnights album come out this year in October. It actually came out on my cousin's birthday, October 21st. So many hits. In fact, Taylor Swift broke a record this year on the Billboard charts. The top 10 consisted of nothing but Taylor Swift songs. They were all from her album, Midnights. So congrats to all the Swifties because it was you that made that happen. You listened to all the songs and made it possible for her to reach that feat. I look forward to seeing Midnights gain popularity next year in 2023, and I think we might be seeing Taylor Swift in the top 10 next year, possibly. And if we do, it's going to be this song right here, Anti-Hero, because they did a challenge, an anti-hero challenge. Of course they did. So, all right, number 58, Envolver from Anita. Now, I forget what Envolver means. I actually had this looked up. I will look it up for you real quick. Uh, to wrap or involve. So, and it sounds like Anita wants to wrap her finger around these guys, have these guys wrapped around her finger so she controls them. Um, Again, if you're into Latin music, this was a big hit this year. And Anita, I believe she's up for Best New Artist at the Grammys. I think she is. I'm not sure. We'll see. I know someone who is. This girl right here, number 57, Hours and Hours from Mooney Long. Very amazing breakthrough artist this year. If you're into the R&B soul, she kind of brings back that early 2000 vibe. You know, Erykah Badu and all that stuff. Like, oh, I grew up with that stuff. And then she put out a song called, I think it's called My Boo. I think it's called My Boo. She released it with Sweetie. That's a really good song too. Number 56, Super Freaky Girl from Nicki Minaj. This ended up being one of the hit songs of the summer this year. And then we saw Nicki Minaj perform at the Video Music Awards before she received her Video Vanguard Award. Probably one of the best performances of the year, just in general. That and the Super Bowl performance, those two were the top live performances of the year. I knew all the songs she performed. It was amazing. She performed the hits. So, congrats to Nicki Minaj. You had an incredible year. Here's to a even better 2023. All right, number 55, All Too Well, the 10-minute version from Taylor Swift. I first stumbled upon this at the end of last year, so it didn't make the countdown on time. But I knew it was going to make it this year. And it went on to win Video of the Year at the Video Music Awards, and it's nominated for some Grammys this year. And it's amazing because I think it's going to be the 10-year anniversary since Taylor Swift first performed All Too Well at the Grammy Awards back in 2013. It was just the short version, but she might do it again. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. If not, she's going to save it for 2024 when she does her Midnights hits, because I think Midnights should get nominated. Number 54, Bad Habits from Ed Sheeran. Very popular hit from last year. Dropped down some spots this year. Uh, his albums, I think it was called Equals. Was that what it was called? Yeah. But we saw hits like Shivers and Two Step and The Joker and the Queen, as we saw earlier. So, very good year for Ed Sheeran. Number 53, One Right Now. Post Malone featuring The Weeknd. This was a song that came out at the end of last year, so it gained popularity this year. I like this collaboration. Like, their voices blend really well. Like, and the music video was intense, let me tell you. But we've been seeing The Weeknd quite a bit on our countdown already, so number 52, Oh My God from Adele. I heard this song right at the butt end of 2021. So, and then the music video I saw in January this year. So I knew this was going to be a hit. That's throughout the year. Adele put out a one night only concert on CBS, as well as a sit down interview. It was a live concert featuring some of the songs from her album 30. It had Easy on Me, Oh My God, I Drink Wine, and some other hits. And then she did a sit down interview with Oprah. So I think it's still on Paramount Plus. I think you can check it out, but that's where it would be. And number 51, Have Mercy by Chloe Bailey. What a year for Chloe it's been. She's put out a couple hits. Still no album yet. I'm hoping we get one in 2023. Same with Normani. Normani, please, we need an album ASAP. Uh, Chloe did a collaboration with Lotto this year. Big Lotto. So, very good year for Chloe. I'm surprised she didn't get nominations for the Grammys. So, that's kind of shocking. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are at the halfway mark. We have counted down 50 songs, and we have 50 more to go before we say sayonara to 2022. So, number 50, Pink Venom from Blackpink. Now, Blackpink has had a very good year. They put out a couple songs in the past, How You Like That and Ice Cream. They made their Pink Venom debut at the VMAs this year. So, probably going to get some nominations next year. Very good performance, I must say. Number 49, Victoria's Secret from Jax. Um, I kind of fell in love with the song a little bit. And then when I found out who Jax really was, I was shocked. I was stunned. So Jax, if you don't know who she is, she was on American Idol a couple years ago. And I actually remember watching this season of American Idol. She was one elimination away from the final two, and she got cut right at the finale. It's so gut wrenching to think you were almost there, Jax. But you know what? You bounced back almost 10 years later. Yeah, I think it was that. No, was it that long ago? I think it's been a while, like 8 years ago, like that long. Wow. That's Jax, by the way. And you can see her up close and personal this Saturday night when she performs on Dick Clark's New Year's Rockin' Eve. And she's performing live in Times Square. So get ready to sing Victoria's Secret live in person on Saturday night. Number 48, FNF. Oh, this song. This song slaps so hard. I wanted to put this in my top 10 so bad. Maybe next year. Maybe next year we'll see. Because this was a hit. If you have not heard the beat, oof, go check it out. Anyway, I put the remix because I think the remix was a lot better than the original. For starters, it was an enhanced version. It was like 3 minutes. The original video was like 2 minutes. So it's from Hit Kid and Glorilla. We've already seen Glorilla on the countdown, featuring JT from the City Girls and Lotto, my Lotto. We've already talked about her on my countdown, and expect to see more Lotto later on. Really good song. Go check it out. FNF is already nominated for a Grammy this year, best in the rap category. So I hope it wins. Fingers crossed. Number 47, Skate from Silk Sonic. Very good year for Silk Sonic. They picked up a clean sweep at the Grammys this year. Uh, Not album, so record of the year, song of the year. They won some other songs as well, and the competition for record and song of the year was very intense. So, congrats to Silk Sonic for winning for Leave the Door Open. Oh, and their Grammy performance too was fire. They performed 777. Go listen to that. Go listen to the whole album, An Evening with Silk Sonic. Go check that out. They unfortunately did not submit the album for Album of the Year, which kind of shocking. But they felt like, okay, yeah, we've already won our awards. We're just gonna set this one out. So I'm like, all right, fine. And number 46, La Lisa from Lisa. That's who this is right here. Lisa is from the group Blackpink, so she kind of ventured on her own. She's still with the group, but she did her own solo project and she put out an album, I believe. Uh, we have another song from Lisa that's going to show up on the countdown later. But I remember it was last year. People were going goo goo gaga for Lisa. So I'm like, okay, I better listen to her music, see what everyone's talking about. I didn't like La Lisa that much, but I liked Money. Money was the one I really liked. Uh, this song, La Lisa won for Best K-pop, I believe. Yeah, won for Best K-pop video this year. So congrats, Lisa. Number 45, You Right, from Doja Cat featuring The Weeknd. I love this song. Oh, their chemistry, Doja and The Weeknd. Like, he will just sing you in the next week. Yeah, The Weeknd was on point this year. I have a lot of Weeknd songs on this countdown. And then, of course, Doja Cat again. Number 44, World's Smallest Violin from AJR. Um, a very nice popcorn kind of song, very heavy on instrumentation. I love that they use various items and instruments and stuff like that. It was very, very cute song. Number 43, Bones from Imagine Dragons. Another great year for Imagine Dragons after last year with Follow You. That made my countdown last year. Bones was a really good song. If you see in that video, they do references to The Wolf on Wall Street. Number 42, Fancy Like from Walker Hayes. This song I could not get out of my head. It was on my countdown last year. I don't know why, but it gained popularity this year. So I don't know. I'm sick of this song already. But I guess you guys aren't because it made the countdown again. Number 41, The Motto from Tiesto and Ava Max. Now, I'm surprised Ava Max did not have more songs on my countdown this year because she actually put out some more hits. But we'll see about next year because Ava Max is getting ready to put out her second album. I think it's called Dandelions or something like that. Something like that. But it comes out in January, so Ava Max fans, get ready for all the hits like Maybe You're the Problem and $1 Million Baby. Those were the hits from this year. That will be on the album in January, so be ready for that. And Tiesto, EDM artist, I've heard his songs before. I think he did the song Wasted. I know that song from like 7 years ago. Yeah. Okay, let's count down the top 40. At number 40, Meet Me at Our Spot from The Anxiety. Let me look up the names real quick because I know that's Willow Smith right there, but I don't know who the guy is. So give me one sec. This was on my countdown last year, by the way, and it scored much higher this year. Tyler Cole, that's the guy's name. They did a live performance of this song. It's on YouTube. It's really good. It's very good chemistry. And I heard once this year started, that's where I heard the song more and more. So, and it just kind of stuck to me. So, good job. The Anxiety. Which also Willow put out some more hits this year. I think she did a collab with, it was either Travis Barker or Machine Gun Kelly. I think it was Machine Gun. She did a couple collaborations with him and Camila Cabello. So, number 39, Die For You from The Weeknd. Okay, let me explain this one because this song actually came out on the Starboy album, which came out in 2017. And I figured since we're putting other songs that came from other years on the countdown, that's a clue for what's to come soon, Stranger Things fans. So I decided, but somehow, like in the last month or so, this song gained popularity again. And I know I didn't put it on my countdown the first time around. I know Starboy might have been on my countdown, but not this song. So, but since you guys like this song, I put it on the countdown at number 39. Number 38, Light Switch from Charlie Puth. Very cute popcorn song. Kind of gets one of those pop songs that just kind of gets stuck in your head. But very good year for Charlie Puth, let me tell you. He's been busy this year. Number 37, I Ain't Worried from One Republic. Now, this is the song from Top Gun Maverick. I think it was the number one box office movie of the year. Um, the most talked about movie of the year, too. 'Cause, for starters, the movie stayed in theaters for half a year, or at least in my theaters for half a year, before being put on DVD. Or no, they put it on DVD and it was still in theaters. So I guess people really loved Top Gun Maverick. And it just got put, for all you streaming fans who don't want to go to the box office anymore, Top Gun Maverick is now on Paramount Plus. So go check that out. And any OG fans, you can watch Top Gun this New Year's Eve at 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock on Nickelodeon. Yeah, I said it. You heard me right. But what a big year for Top Gun Maverick. Number 36, Unstoppable from Sia. Now, this is also a song that did not come out, that came out a couple years ago. Um, like I said, there's so many songs that came out like almost a decade ago and it got put on the countdown this year because it hit mainstream this year. Unstoppable is one of them. I think it came out like 5 years ago. But this year they put out a new video, a new music video. It was a live performance of a group of dancers. I don't know if Maddie was one of them, Maddie Ziegler, but they did like a live performance of it. And so it gained mainstream this year. And I heard this song off the hook this summer. So what a good year for Sia. And if you're not going to watch Dick Clark's New Year's Rockin' Eve, you can check out Sia on Miley's New Year's Eve Bash with Dolly Parton this Saturday night at 10:30 on NBC. So check that out. Number 35, Hold My Hand from Lady Gaga. I am shocked that this song did not score higher. I'm surprised this song didn't score higher because honestly, this was a really good song. I didn't watch Top Gun Maverick, but let me tell you, I think this song is going to convince me to watch it. The same with Lift Me Up. I didn't watch Black Panther Wakanda Forever, but I think that song is going to make you want to watch it. Very good song for Lady Gaga. We were talking about the Oscars going into next year. Lady Gaga is going to face off against Rihanna next year. I can already tell. I think both songs will be nominated for Best Original Song. As to who wins, I don't know. That's going to be a toss-up. So, but very good song. Number 34, Numb from Marshmello and Khalid. Marshmello, an amazing EDM artist. I've seen him all over the place. And Khalid, his voice is very soothing. I like the collab that they did this year. They performed at the Video Music Awards this year, and it was a nice performance. It was almost like an acid trip kind of performance. Number 33, Take My Breath from The Weeknd. Now, this song actually did come out. Well, it came out last year, but it still, qualifies for this countdown. Very good song. I heard this song over and over this year, so it gained popularity this year. That might be the last one from The Weeknd. I'm not sure. Number 32, Numb Little Bug from M. Behold. Kind of like a one-hit wonder in my eyes, but very catchy song. Guess I'm just broken and broke. I think that's how it goes. And number 31, Hold Me Closer from Elton John and Britney Spears. This was a good collaboration. So, if we remember the year that was 2021, the free Britney year, Britney finally got her freedom, free of her conservatorship, and actually got to live this year. I think she got married. She's already talking about having kids, and I think she's trying to get back into singing. So, good luck to Britney next year. But she already kind of gave us a tease with Elton John. The original song is called Tiny Dancer. If you did not catch the reference, that's what the song Hold Me Closer. That's the main sample right there from Tiny Dancer. We're actually going to see Elton John one more time on our countdown later on. And I think you know what song it is. All right. Counting down the top 30. Here we go. Number 30, Smoking Out the Window from Silk Sonic. I kept hearing this song over and over, but I just can't get over the music video. It brings you back to the 70s, man. It's just watching Soul Train and all that, American Bandstand. This song and the music video just complemented each other. So, very good job. Number 29, Woman from Doja Cat. Now, I heard this song at the very end of last year, so I knew it was going to gain popularity this year. I didn't realize how much popularity it was going to gain. Like, people were like goo goo gaga over this song. I think maybe because Tiana Taylor had something to do with it, because she was in the video. But I did hear this song quite a bit too, and it was nominated for Video of the Year at the VMAs, and I believe it picked up some Grammy nominations this year. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. Speaking of Doja Cat, we ain't done with her yet. Number 28 is Vegas from Doja Cat from the Elvis soundtrack, which one of the best albums of this year was the motion picture soundtrack. It features Doja Cat, Eminem and CeeLo Green, Maneskin, Casey Musgraves, and then of course Austin Butler himself, who played Elvis in the movie. And he really does sound like Elvis, guys. So yeah, but this song slaps. This was one of my songs of the summer. So, Doja, you did your thing this year. Kudos to you. We'll be seeing more of Doja later in the countdown. Number 27, Wasted on You from Morgan Wallen. I guess America forgave Morgan for what he did, his drunken rant, if you don't know about that. It seems America has forgiven him, apparently. So he went on to put out some more music this year. He did this and then another song called You Proof. I didn't really like that song, but I know Wasted on You kept being stuck in my head constantly. Number 26, I Love You So from the Walters. I love you so. Sorry, that was bad. I love you so. Yeah, that song was very catchy, and I heard it on repeat so many times at work. This song did not come out this year. It actually came out about 8 years ago, but regained popularity thanks to TikTok. So, and I think that's a trend we're going to start seeing now, is they're going to start digging up songs from the past, and they're going to just start bringing it into existence again. But bring back songs that I know. Come on, y'all. Well, I guess you should put the spotlight on some artists that didn't get popularity the first time, and that's how Maneskin, I think, got that popularity too. I'm not sure. I don't know. Anyway, we are 3/4 of the way done. We are getting close to our number one song. Number 25, Way Too Sexy, Drake featuring Future and Young Thug. Yes, that's Mr. Drake working out, saying he's mouthing the words he's too sexy for his shirt. Drake's been a busy guy this year. We already talked about it earlier on in the countdown. He put out Honestly Nevermind. I don't know if that was the end of last year or was it this year. I think it was this year, and it was like the very beginning of this year. And then we talked about Her Loss from featuring 21 Savage. He did that whole album with 21 Savage. They both featured on the songs. So, number 24, The Kid Laroi featuring Justin Bieber, Stay. This was one of my top 10 songs last year. I remember it. The Kid Leroy had a really good year. He put out another hit this year called "Thousand Miles," and I wish that song made the countdown because that was a really good song. Justin Bieber also was busy this year. He has another single that is going to make my countdown later, um, but we'll talk about that. Number 23, Running Up That Hill, A Deal with God from Kate Bush. Okay, so continuing with our trend of resurrecting old songs, this song came out roughly 4 decades ago. That's right, I said decades, as in the 1980s, y'all. This song came out, in fact, let me give you a year that this song came out. This song came out ah, 1985. Good God. Um, and so Stranger Things new season came out this year, and I guess they brought. Sorry, I had to take care of some business, but we're everything is okay. Let's get back to the countdown. Okay, so anyway, yeah, so Stranger Things picked up a lot of 80s songs, and this happened to be one of them. And it hit Billboard's charts pretty quickly. I kept hearing this song every 2 hours at work during the summer. So, this song got stuck in my head, and I knew it was going to make the end of the year countdown. So good job, Kate Bush. So there's a band called Betty who will be performing on New Year's Rockin' Eve this year, and I believe they're going to do a cover of Running Up That Hill. So we'll see how that goes. But you can check that out Saturday night. Number 22, I'm Good, Blue, from David Guetta and BB Rexa. So if you're a 90s kid like me, you will know the original song called Blue, da ba dee da 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 ba dee da 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 ba dee da da. So that's where this song comes. This song is sampling that. And BB Rexa is the vocals on here, and she kind of slays this song, to be honest. Like, it's really good. I didn't expect it to be that good, but it's good. So, and it's already nominated for Grammys next year for electronic dance categories. And number 21, Save Your Tears, the remix from The Weeknd featuring Ariana Grande. I fell in love with this remix last year. I'm so happy it made the countdown again. So I'm very happy. Okay, I think that's the last time we're going to see The Weeknd. Ariana Grande, she put out a song at the end of last year for the movie Don't Look Up. And I think the song was called Just Look Up. But she's busy working on her cosmetics line. She's also getting ready to film Wicked. They're going to make a movie adaptation of Wicked. That is a Broadway musical based on The Wizard of Oz. She's going to play, I think, she's going to play one of the witches, the Good Witch or something like that. I don't know, but she's going to be getting ready to do that. So I don't know if we're going to get any new music from Ariana Grande until that movie comes out. So, which the first part, I think it's in 2 parts also. So the first one's supposed to come out in 24. So we'll see. Anyway, let's hit our top 20. Here we go. Number 20, Money from Lisa. Now, we talked about Lisa a little bit on the countdown already from Blackpink. I really like this song. The beat was sick. Number 19, My Universe from Coldplay and BTS. This song actually did make my countdown this year. I think it went up a few spots. Yeah, because I stressed on how BTS kind of made this song popular instead of Coldplay. But kudos to Coldplay because their album is up for Album of the Year, I believe. Music of the Spheres. So good luck to Coldplay. But you got some stiff competition this year. Number 18, Need to Know from Doja Cat. Yeah, Need to Know. All right. This song was I didn't realize how nasty this song was, and I almost didn't put it on my countdown last year, and it moved up a couple spots. I think it was like number 28 or something like that. So, but this song, I can get down with this song. Number 17, A B C D E F U from Gale. Oh man. So This was a breakthrough artist of this year. One of the first hits I heard this year, like the early January, I heard this song, and it was pretty catchy. So good for you, Gail. Congrats on an incredible year. Number 16, Industry Baby, Lil Nas X featuring Jack Harlow. This was on my countdown last year. I think it clocked in around this spot, like number 16 or 15, one of the two. So, but I heard this song quite a bit still. So, okay, top 15. Here we go. We're getting close to naming your top 10. Number 15, Enemy, Imagine Dragons, and JID. So, this song was a bop. I think it was one of my personal top 10s this year. Very sick beat, easy going. Like, it was cool. I like this song. JID is a really good rapper, too. I've heard him in a couple other songs. Number 14, That's What I Want from Lil Nas X. The music video for this was crazy, y'all. This song made my countdown last year. It was way in the 70s, I think, but it hit mainstream this year. I heard it a lot more. Last year, I don't know if you saw the Maury video where he was on the Maury show. Oh my God, it was so funny. Go check it out. Number 13, Cold Heart PNAU remix from Elton John and Dua Lipa. Now, this song came out last year, and it got more popularity as the year went by and into this year. For those of you who don't know, Elton John just had his final North American concert, and you can see that right now on Disney Plus. And on that final show, he brought some special guests on stage, including Brandi Carlile and Dua Lipa. Right there, that is a picture from the actual final concert. Now, it's not his final concert ever. He's going to be touring internationally in 2023 to where I think we will get his final show. I don't know if it will be next year. It won't be early. It's gonna be a while. We might not even the last show might not even come until 2024. But as soon as we have a date, then we're gonna know. I think that everyone's gonna be talking about that. But Elton John, thank you so much for all the music you put out in the last 50 years. You really have inspired a lot of musicians, and you've made the hearts of a lot of Americans happy. I know you're going and international stars, but I'm speaking mostly for Americans because you're no longer doing shows in America. You're going to be touring internationally, so we can give you the official send off when the time comes. But thank you so much. So, number 12, About Damn Time by Lizzo. This song was so close to making my top 10. It should have, honestly. Lizzo has been busy this year. She put out a new album called Special. Songs included this song, About Damn Time, Am I Ready to Be Loved, Girls, and some others. But it was a good album. Go check it out. And number 11, Kiss Me More, Doja Cat featuring SZA. This song, the funny thing, this song made number 12 last year, and it just missed it by one more. It was going to be in top 10, which it should have, because they kept playing Kiss Me More so much this year. That is a picture of Doja Cat and SZA just moments after winning their Grammy Award for Best Pop Vocal Performance by Duo or Group. And you could see how emotional Doja Cat was in that moment. I literally screamed when I heard the announcement. I was like, no way, I was not expecting them to win, but I'm so happy they did. It was amazing. All right, folks, drum roll. We have now made it to the top 10. I need a drink before I do this. Don't worry, I got Gatorade. Okay, the wait is over. Let's get to the top 10. At number 10, we have Miss Adele. Can you guess what the song is? The song is Easy on Me from Adele. I called it right away last year. I think Easy on Me made number 50 or something. I don't know. It scored somewhere in the middle. But I said Wait till next year. Adele's going to make top 10. I guarantee it. And sure enough, I was right. Congrats, Adele. You had an incredible year. Let me go back to Adele real quick. Congratulations. You had an incredible year. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and put my picture up now. You can kind of see what I'm talking about. Yeah. I guess I should put the hat back on. Sorry, I didn't want to get it sweaty. I need this for my New Year's party. But congratulations, Adele. You had an incredible year with the CBS special, and now you have a Las Vegas residency. You're actually putting on a New Year's Eve show at Vegas. So, and Shania Twain even came to your show. That was amazing. So, kudos to you, and I hope you have an incredible 2023. And good luck at the Grammys next year, because it's gonna be a horse race. Let me tell you, it's gonna be a great competition. All right, number 9 on our countdown, folks. It's Olivia Rodrigo. Can you guess which song just by the picture? It's Good For You. That's right. So last year, Olivia did make my countdown with Driver's License. This song actually did make my countdown around like number 15 or something like that. The whole countdown's on my channel if you want to go check it out. But she got pretty close to the top 10. And this song right here, I heard this song being played more than all her other ones. I only heard this one and Trader being played quite a bit this year. So good for you, Olivia. Okay, number 8 on our countdown is Justin Bieber with Ghost. Now, this song was like at the butt end of the countdown last year. It was like in the 90s or something like that. This was actually a good song. I was shocked that it made top 10, but I'm not all the way upset. So, and by the way, if you're looking at the picture right there, that is Diane Keaton in the video. Diane Keaton played Justin Bieber's mom in the video. I'm hoping that was her mom. I'm guessing. I'm assuming in the video she passes away, and so Justin is singing to Diane Keaton, you know, speaking of her memory and all that. So Justin's real mom is still in existence. So, or maybe that was her grandma. Maybe she's the grandmother. I don't know. But anyway, this song was actually pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. All right, number 7, Mr. Jack Harlow with First Class. I am not surprised this song made top 10. I'm not surprised because I heard it numerous times this summer. And what was very catchy was the sample of Fergie's Glamorous. I remember listening to Glamorous. The year was 2007, and I was hitting that song was playing mainstream every hour on the hour. Also, good news about this year, Jack Harlow did Video Music Award performance and brought Fergie on stage. And they performed Glamorous. So that just brought me back 15 years to when I was a 10-year-old just jamming to Fergie's album, The Duchess. So good job, Jack. You had a really good year. And here's to more hits in 2023. Okay, number 6. It's my girl Lotto, Big Lotto, with the Queen, Mariah Carey. It's the Big Energy remix, Lotto, featuring Mariah Carey and DJ Khaled. Lotto has had an incredible year. She put out her first album, 777. I don't know if it was her first one. Yeah, it was her first. It was a big album, 777. So Lotto, you know, you did your thing this year. And then you had Mariah Carey on the remix. It's sampling, if you haven't figured it out, Big Energy samples Mariah Carey's Fantasy, which I'm in love with that song too. And then DJ Khaled, you know, he actually was pretty busy this year. He put out a new album called God Did. And he's actually got some Grammy nominations because of that. So my girl Lotto also picked up 2 Grammy nominations this year. So congrats to you. And you can see my girl Big Lotto one more time before the year's over on Miley's New Year's Eve party with Dolly Parton tomorrow night. on NBC, 10:30 p.m. Okay, number 5. Okay, I know what this song is. Actually, I hope I do. Yeah, I do. So there was one guy. Oh, never mind. It's the next one. So number 5, we have Ed Sheeran with Shivers. I kind of predicted that Shivers was gonna score higher this year because it was on my countdown last year, but it didn't. It scored like in the 50s. I expected it to be higher this year, and sure enough, it made top 10 this year. So, congrats to you, Ed Sheeran. I look forward to seeing more of you in 2023. Okay, this song I know. Okay, so we've talked about a lot of stuff this year, a lot of good and bad, everything. Um, but there's one guy that I guess we weren't supposed to talk about, but we did. In fact, there's a song that says we cannot talk about him. You can kind of see where I'm going with this song at number 4. It's this guy right here. That is Bruno. And you can guess the name of the song. It's called We Don't Talk About Bruno from the cast of Encanto. I'm shocked, but I'm not shocked that this song made top 10 because I heard this song numerous times. I remember when I heard the announcement about Encanto, that was at the end of last year. So I knew it was going to gain popularity this year. I didn't expect this song to blow up until about after the Oscars when they performed the song live. And Megan Thee Stallion actually jumped in for a little remix right there. So that's cool. But I did hear this song a lot, and it just kind of got stuck. Kind of got stuck with you. So that's number 4. Do you have any idea what the number 1 song is? We're getting very close. At number 3, we have Mr. Bad Bunny with Titi Me Pregunto from Bad Bunny. Now, this is a random one, but a lot of the charts really liked Bad Bunny this year. In fact, Bad Bunny put out a lot of hits this year, and he's got Grammy nominations for next year, so we'll see how that goes. But out of all the songs that he put out, this was the one I heard, the only one I heard from him that I actually, took the time to listen to, give the time of day to. So we're probably going to see Bad Bunny perform at the Grammys this year, possibly. So. Okay, number 2, the runner-up for Song of the Year. Number 2 is Harry Styles, As It Was. Now, I'm surprised we didn't really talk about Harry Styles on this countdown. In fact, we should have seen more of him because he had other hits like Late Night Talking, what is it called? Music for a Sushi Restaurant. I think next year we'll get those songs on the countdown. I guarantee. But this was the song right here. This was the song everyone was talking about. Numerous BMA nominations and now numerous Grammy nominations, including Record of the Year, Album of the Year, Song of the Year. We'll see how Harry does. He's got a fair shot, but I still think it's going to come down to Adele and Beyonce. So. All right, folks, here we go. This is it. 99 songs down and only one left to go. It's time to name the Song of the Year. You probably didn't even think about this song, but it's been around, and I'm shocked that one of my sources actually named this song Song of the Year. So I'm like, okay, I will agree with you on this one. Ladies and gentlemen, the song for 2022, the Song of the Year 2022 is Glass Animals, Heat Waves. I was shocked that this song made top 10, but I like this song. Never did I think back in 2021 that this song was going to be such a blow-up hit. Roughly 500 million views on YouTube in just a year. That's pretty impressive. I mean, other songs can do that in less than a year, but still, for this song in particular, I'm very pleased. So congratulations, Glass Animals. you've done your job. And you're taking home Song of the Year this year. Yay. Okay. I'm going to, let me get back here real quick. Okay, folks. Well, that is it. That's my top 100 of this year. Now, I was going to put a special promo inside this live stream about my first video of 2023. It's going to be a reaction video to a song. And I was going to have it ready for you right here, but unfortunately, I had a little dilemma when it came to storing Christmas presents. My thing broke. So this thing is a USB thumb drive that you can link your SD cards to. That way, because certain PCs need a hookup for an SD card reader. So instead of just going to say, I wanted to save a couple bucks and just buy this. But look at what happened. I guess one of the presents did a number on it. And there's that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the SD card on my laptop because I can pull up stuff from there. And I'm just going to upload, I'll try to get a clip together and I'll just post it, or I'll just record a little clip. But I will likely upload the video from that laptop in order to have it ready for the big premiere at midnight on December 31st. So be on the lookout for that. It might already be up as we speak. If not, tomorrow for sure it should be up. But that was, it didn't go as I planned. I gotta plan better, so now I gotta order a new one, and because SD card readers, they could go for some money. And that only cost me like $5, not gonna lie. And it worked perfect. So thank you all. Thank you so much for being a part of this big countdown. I had an amazing year on YouTube, like I said earlier, and I can't wait to make more videos next year. Can't wait to make more Big Brother videos. I want to actually sit down and watch some Big Brother. I still haven't caught up on Canada yet. There's no winter Big Brother, so I had no excuse. I could start watching some stuff. I have a huge TV watch list I need to watch. But thank you so much for being a part of my journey this year. Every year I'm getting more and more comfortable talking to you guys and just, hanging out with y'all. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. And I wish all of you a happy new year. I wish you good luck, best of luck for next year. And I hope if this year was not your best, next year will be your better. I know, same with me. I got some things I need to improve on, and I'm going to work on it next year. So happy new year to you all. And I will look forward to seeing you on the other side. And can't believe this is it. This is final sign off until next year. So don't forget, email is nickmorales2012@gmail.com. Please set a reminder. I'm going to have the video uploaded soon. But make sure you like, subscribe, and get the notification bell for my updates. I will post an update when I have the video uploaded, so you guys can set a reminder because it will drop at midnight on my time, California time. So unfortunately, if you're on the East Coast, you're going to have to stay up pretty late, or you're just going to have to watch it the next day. But it is going to hit midnight once it hits midnight here on December 31st. So, and be on the lookout for that special promo too. But thank you so much, and I'll see you next year, y'all. There we go. Woohoo! See y'all next year, folks.